And imagine if you can start living like a millionaire today and just live that life. Because you know what? You said it earlier again, Morgan, the prophet. Like nothing, our relationships will not change. Our happiness will not change. Our joy will not change with the accumulation of material things. So start living the life you want to live today. And if the life you think you want to live includes material things, then maybe it's time to reorient. So long as it's within me, like we need shelter, we need food, of course, at a basic level. But a lot of people misprioritize life and they treat free things like they're cheap when really they're the most priceless possessions on earth, like relationships, like family, like children. And they treat expensive things like they're expensive when they're really cheap, like material goods, cars, houses, club memberships, esteem. And this is a call out to people. I think people love looking at the Pacific Islanders like, man, they figured it out. If only I could. And it's like, you can. When I purposely don't go to work till after I have breakfast with my boys each morning and my wife. And most of the time, my refrain is, no one's richer than us today, boys. Like we're eating over easy with mom's homemade sourdough and we are rich. It doesn't get better. If I have $1 billion in the bank, it doesn't get better than this.
True.
I think that often too when I'm with friends around a bonfire, wearing ratty clothes, drinking cheap beer, thinking, if I had all the money in the world, it doesn't get better than this. Relationship. And man.
My wife will get home from a shift at the hospital, right? She's a nurse, and she'll get home from a shift at the hospital, and she always remarks about how grateful she is that she has her health and that she has her family, because there's a lot of people out there who don't have their health and who don't have their family, and the money is not going to change that.
No, and health comes and goes. I had my first health scare 2 years ago in my early 30s. And wow, that's weird. Actually, it was my mid 30s. I'm older than I thought. Nevertheless, it was crazy because your whole life, most of us, the majority of us have just always been fortunate with good health. And you don't appreciate it. Like when your fingernails are normal, you don't notice them. And then you get a hangnail and you're like, whoa, man, and it's like same with health. You don't appreciate. So it's something to be aware of, mindful of, and grateful for every day if you have it. And if you don't have it, I think there's still ways to find gratitude. I think I did a post the other day that it all starts with gratitude. It all ends in gratitude. If you start with that mindset, life will be good. Because even when we're in pain, even when I was in the most pain of my life for 6 months, discomfort may be a better word. Well, I am pain. Like there's still areas of gratitude we can put our mind on instead of focusing on becoming forlorn and despairing. Despair is the biggest curse in the world.
Despair is the biggest curse in the world. That is can you expound on that a little bit? I've never heard that.
Thank you for asking. I'm unpacking this in real time because that just like flowed out of me. But I stand by it. And here's what I mean. A couple years ago, I had an anal fissure. You can Google it. It is a cut in the most sensitive part of your body, the most embarrassing part of your body. And there was no relief for months and months. And also I happened to be between doctors at the time because mine had retired. And so it took me a minute to get the referral to the butt doc to get everything taken care of. And I remember thinking I have never been a proponent of assisted suicide, and I still am not. But after 3 months of the most pain I've ever experienced and discomfort, can't sleep, can't stay awake, can't focus, and trying everything. Like I kept Preparation H in business for those months, and nothing helped. And I thought, there are people in a lot more pain than me for a lot longer than me. And I was in despair with just my couple months of pain. And I could imagine how people who had it worse than me could fall into despair. And if you don't have hope, if there's no hope for the future, it's really hard to find gratitude. It's really hard to find joy. It's really hard to appreciate all the gifts that the world has to offer us. I believe like right now we can experience a foretaste of heaven, whatever that is to you. But like the eternal starts now. We can start living in the eternal now by all the good things around us, relationships, even the good material things. It's like a foretaste of what's to come, maybe just like in a little way, something that'll be magnified. And When you're in despair, you can't see those things. You're blinded by your pain.